Hey guys, you don't want to go anywhere. Today I'm going to be reviewing a brand new Force FX Elite Lightsaber. The Yoda! There is something special about this lightsaber that's different from all the other Force FX Elites. What parts of this lightsaber am I concerned about breaking easily? And do I recommend this saber for the hefty price tag? Talk about all those tough questions and more, so come hang out. It's not in the box. I got you guys. Hey Star Wars fans, thank you as always for coming to hang out with me on my channel, Finding the Force, where I cover everything Star Wars from video games to theme parks. The gym is that way. And especially lightsabers. Yes! If you're new to the channel, the folks around here call me Obi-Dad Kenobi. Hello there. And you gotta love it when they drop an affordable new Hasbro lightsaber like the Yoda. They've got, what else is coming up? I think the Sabine's coming up, the Ahsoka's coming out soon, but only one hilt. This is always a very special lightsaber to hold. I've only held like two, and it's because if you guys have been watching my channel for a while, you know he's my favorite Star Wars character. I was so freaking excited to get this guy. I was daydreaming about buying him for like a year. I talked myself out of the full-sized Yoda, and this is my favorite Yoda, like right here. The like goofy recluse on the Dagobah swamp, you know, and he just looks so peaceful and tranquil. I really tried to absorb a lot of the good Jedi energy from this beautiful statue I got. He looks spectacular. His little white hair sticking up and his wrinkled face look amazing. What's that over there? And here we have my super awesome replica Yoda lightsaber that I actually just had weathered to look like whatever Lucasfilm archives had that they made the master replicas of. I got this weathered to look just like the Lucasfilm archives. But this isn't about my Neopixel Yoda lightsaber, but in case you wanted to catch that, got this from CCSabers, link up above. Right there. But today's not about Neopixel. Today is about enhanced LEDs. Is that what they're calling it? On this box, they're called advanced LEDs, but I'll show you guys all the features, and we're gonna check out this crystal and see if this is just kind of gimmicky or not. Let's get started. So there's no really easy way to say this, but just like most of us, this lightsaber needs to lose a little bit of holiday weight. Wowzer. So this Force FX Elite lightsaber boasts a blade with enhanced LEDs. And no, you can't buy replacements, I've already asked. The saber is surprisingly lightweight. 0 belt clips, just like Yoda's lightsaber was designed. And interesting fact is that this actually has a rechargeable battery. I'll show you when we do an up-close look here in just a minute. But first impressions are that I need to be professional. It's a bit of a chubby saber. Is it a pocket saber? I suppose it is. I suppose it's a pocket saber. Is that a lightsaber in your pocket, or are you happy to see me? Both. There's a crystal in here that is not just a fun crystal like some of the others that have come out with the Force FX Elite lightsabers. This one actually is a part of the hilt. It makes up the emitter, and what you can do is when you hit the power switch, kicks the crystal on with probably whatever battery it's got stored up. I did do a test. It's right in there, and let's check it out. Oh, there you go. Push, twist, untwist. Oh, can't forget about the secret part of the saber. Ta-da! So there's a bright light in my studio here, but this actually does glow. Check that out. That's a pretty bright glow in there. And I timed it for 1 solid minute. It's good and bright. The other minute, it starts to kind of wane down, so you're gonna get 2 minutes tops. But it's a glowing kyber crystal. Kind of cool, and it acts as a blade plug and a part of the hilt designs. While I was reading about this on the Hasbro website, they called this the most realistic Hasbro lightsaber yet. And I'll put a playlist right up above. Boink! I've reviewed all of the Force FX Elite lightsabers, the good, the bad, and the ugly, and my honest opinions are all up there in that playlist. I'm curious to see how accurate the sounds are. I have a pretty good ear for Yoda's saber. But first, let's take a closer look, shall we? Now, keep in mind, I've got pretty large basketball hands, so my hands might make the saber look smaller than it actually is, but it is a pretty good girth. You know, it's a smaller size, I think. Okay, fine, I'll measure it. Fine. I can hear you out there wondering. I'm so glad my wife twirled a measuring tape. Just one moment, please. What have we got? 8 inches tall, 7. And if you kind of look at it and we eyeball it, what was it, 1.5 inches wide if you just sort of like look at it? Fine, a good 5-inch circumference, give or take. Okay. For my videos, I always talk about the pommel first, but this time we're going straight for the emitter. And I'm going to show you guys the one thing that this saber has that all the other Force FX Elites don't have, and that is a little retention screw. How perfect that they used a detail of the saber to tighten the retention screw. It tightens the blade and the blade plug. So you push and twist, blade plug crystal comes out, and here you have the inside heavy duty, big old thick prongs in there. And in case you guys are wondering, no, they designed this so that none of the other saber blades work, but you're gonna see that this is a very special sized saber blade, like Yoda's saber blade should be smaller and a special sized, but I don't think any of the Force FX Elite Lightsaber blades work with any of the other hilts. This is how you turn the saber on and off. On and off, and this is the auxiliary button. You don't hear a pop to it, but they both seem to be in good working order. I don't think they're gonna be faulty anytime soon. Nice rubber grips, they feel soft, except for this one on the back. See that, little wiggly? That's because it pops off very easily here. I'm trying to be gentle. Pops off to expose the rechargeable battery. Now, I'm not feeling so good about this design. This does not tell me it's going to be secure for the long haul. It blinks when it's charging. It's solid when it's done. I love how their instruction manuals have like no words. They're just pictures and diagrams for any country. So not sure how long that's gonna last. That's definitely the weak point of the saber, is that little pad. And I could picture it like not staying in anymore and having to get some kind of gluey stickers or that kind of thing. And the pommel is absolutely riddled with warnings and the year it was made and the company. This saber has got quite a tramp stamp on it. Look at that. The worst part is the garbage can. I hope that doesn't come up at a job interview. And there we go, extra focus. Please don't throw this in the garbage. Like a clanker talking to you. Don't tell me what to do with my sabers. Anyway, that's an up close look at the Yoda Force FX Elite Lightsaber. Let's turn it on already. What do you think? Let's check out the volume, sound, and swing sensitivity and turn this bad little frog Jedi Master on. By the way, guys, if you want me to compare the Force FX Yoda lightsaber to the Galaxy's Edge, hit the like button, and maybe I'll do it when I get to like 500 likes. Wow. And we put in the blade. It's got a tiny notch and a big notch. Not brain surgery. Push, twist, lock, and tighten. How does it feel with the blade? Great. Zero blade wiggle. And only thing you can hear is like the light tapping of the light strip and the foam inside the blade. All right, hang on to your hats and glasses. Clash effects. Action-packed clash effects. I'm gonna hit the auxiliary button for the blaster deflect. Okay, sounds cool, but kind of sounds like every other Force FX lightsaber. Lock up. Yeah, that's exactly like the other Force FX sabers. But it's cool. It's got lockup. Upside down, hold auxiliary for tip drag. It also has battle mode where you hit blast reflect a few times and hold it down. And you let go, and it kind of does its own battle mode clash sound, which I'm pretty sure is the exact same one they have for the Vader, the Luke, and the Obi-Wan. I think, again, kind of like the Luke, I heard it in the activation, but I don't hear that signature Yoda sound that I do with my Neopixel. Let me demonstrate. Kyberphonic, little green friend. It's a small saber. It has that like high-pitched hum. Still not convinced? I'll prove it to you. Yoda? Luke? Most realistic Hasbro lightsaber ever?
I don't think so.
So do I recommend buying the Hasbro Yoda Force FX Elite Lightsaber at this time? Not right now. I would say definitely hold off. You wait long enough, you're going to find a steal. But hey, you know, it's a retail saber, easily accessible Yoda, which hasn't happened for a long time, by the way. I will say that because up until just recently with Galaxy's Edge, finding a Yoda lightsaber was extremely difficult to do. It was only Force FX. They were made a long time ago, and I'm sure the prices have kind of dropped on those bad boys. And if you are a Yoda fan like I am, who I think completely embodies the magic and mystery of Star Wars, consider checking out my Neopixel video from CCSabers. This thing is like a perfect working replica. I had it weathered. For the price of 2 Hasbro Force FX Elite Lightsabers, you could get a Neopixel, crazy bright, super loud, smooth swing. This thing is, surprisingly, I can't explain why. This little saber is one of the loudest and most clear speakers I own. I love this part.
Fear is the path to the dark side.
Hearing the voice lines are so awesome.
May the Force be with you.
Yes. Subscribe, like, and share for good luck. My video with all your other Star Wars friends who love holding the magic of their favorite Star Wars characters. Thanks for hanging out with me. I'll see you guys next time. Take care, be safe, and have an awesome Star Wars day. Yeah! Woo! Love Star Wars!